week. It's a great week because September 22nd is Bilbo and Frodo's joint birthday, the day of the unexpected party. So, and Bilbo's last day. I don't know how you have as well as I should like, but less than half you have as well as you deserve that whole night. And one of the fun parts of it, one of my favorite lines, it's a command on my other computer. So we will be making Lembas bread after we played some Shadow of Mordor's last night. So we're doing Lembas bread today, which is the bread that they get from Queen Galadriel to help sustain them. This is more like, I don't know, it's more like, it's like their version of a meal replacement. Lembas bread. So there's so many different recipes for this, and I found one that was mostly based on the fact that I had all the ingredients and didn't need to go shopping. So we've got the oven preheating to 475. First up, we're going to be sticking in 2.5 cups of flour into the bowl. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. So this recipe, I'm actually kind of interested in it too because it's kind of like a cinnamon bread, which is interesting to me because every time I picture the taste of this when watching, especially when we're watching the movies, and I haven't read the books in so long, so maybe that's part of my issue is that I haven't read them, but I always picture it as kind of having like a lemon, you know, more of a lemony taste, and I guess not, you know. And now we're going to put in a little bit of salt. It's too much. It says butter, but it doesn't say softened butter, which is interesting to me because I would assume for something like this you'd want it to be soft butter, but it doesn't say that. So I need a 1/3 cup, half cup. Kind of reminds me actually of when we made biscuits, where we had to have non-softened butter in a food processor until fine granules. Easiest way is with an electric mixer. Here goes. Oof. It's like, I have to do it this way. Shooting flour everywhere. Little chunks. Alright, so here is a 1/3 cup of the brown sugar. It in. So this is actually going to be like relatively sweet, which I find pretty interesting flavor-wise. A teaspoon, which is a travesty that that's all it is. But for once, I'm not going to put in extra cinnamon. Got it. I had been missing my 1/2 and 1/4 teaspoon for a very long time, and I finally found them. They had fallen into my garbage disposal. 1/2 teaspoon of honey. Almost an insulting way to do this. It normally works, but I didn't really think about it. Almost should have just poured the honey straight in. Ugh. And this is what's going to make it a dough. Goes. And this is turning it. Oh shit! Oh man, you'll be able to see it a little bit. But holy crap, it looks so cool. Oh, that went like straight into a dough. You hear that? It's because it's sticking. You'll do. It became a dough so quickly. Oh my god, that's so cool. I'm not used to this going so well. I'm terrible at making doughs. Alright, so you can see it. There's our dough. Oh, it smells so sweet because of the thing. Hoping that since it's wax paper, it's gonna naturally not stick, so I don't have to use the flour so much. But I don't know if that's going to be the same case. The roll if it sticks. I need to get one of those ones that don't have the handles. I feel like I feel better about it when I use my hand on it than when I use it. I'll measure 1 and go from there. Okay, so that's 3 inches across that one. And it's a whole thing. So we're supposed to crisscross, but not cut all the way through. So this is our Lembas bread. Dope is literally, we just bake it. That's literally it. This really didn't take long at all, actually. But we're gonna bake it for at least 12 minutes until it sets, and it should get a little, it says lightly golden, but since this has got all that cinnamon and brown sugar, it's not necessarily a light color, which is interesting, even with the honey and the whipping cream. But I'm really curious how whipping cream and honey goes inside the bread. Alright, I think it looks good. Actually, that was probably about perfect. They're pretty thick, but here, I'll bring it up for you. Look, they puffed. They're like little cinnamon biscuits almost. Huh. So what we're gonna do is transfer it to the hat. I do want to try one with a little bit extra honey, a little honey on it, just to see. I said a little, and that's way too much honey. I just put the honey. All right. Oof. Crumbly. Ooh. It's like a cornbread. Oh my god. Oh man. It's literally like a cornbready biscuit, but then it's got all the sweet in it because of the cinnamon. Mmm. I know it goes with family. I do approve the honey. Mmm. The honey does bring a lovely texture to it. A lovely extra bit. Mmm. 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 Oh my god, it's so fucking good. This is my dinner. Oh my god, I don't know if I can stop myself from eating all of these. This is as good as those one biscuits that we made. Oh my god. This is so good. This is so fucking good. This was super easy today. With and without the honey is very delicious. The honey definitely is a good little extra. This was super easy to make. Super simple. Staple ingredients. I highly recommend it. If you ever get a chance to make, if you want to, this is actually really good. This would go great for probably any meal. A little extra honey is fantastic on it. It's fantastic alone. That first bite made me think cornbread, but now it just makes me think biscuit. It's basically just a biscuit. A biscuit that you make a specific shape. It's basically what you've done here. Like a very flat one. I would phrase. An American biscuit, not a British biscuit. Scone. I think scone is what you would say in England. Well, that went well.